Hello my gods and goddesses, and welcome to your astrological forecast for December 2017. I'm Valentina Isis, the goddess of astrology, and what I'm going to be talking about in this video is the different astrological aspects. How are they going to be affecting each sign? And at the end of the reading, I'm going to be pulling out some cards for each sign so you can better channel the energies this month. Now, I also want to let you guys know that I have two contests at this time where you can win a free reading with me for 30 minutes. So one contest is in Instagram, so make sure you're following me on Instagram, and the other one is here on YouTube. So if you want to be part of these contests, all you have to do is just apply right down here in the description below. Alrighty, my beautiful gods and goddesses, tune into the ripple with me and let's see what this month of December has in store for you. Hello my beautiful gods and goddesses of the air element, and welcome to your astrological forecast for December 2017. Now, the way that I'm going to be doing this forecast is I'm first going to talk about the general aspects and how are they going to be affecting overall all of the air signs, and then I'm going to go into each individual sign and I'm going to be pulling out some cards from the angels to really give you a better guidance of how to handle the energies this upcoming month. Okay, so the number one thing that we have is Venus. Venus is going to be going into the month it's going to be going into the sign of Sagittarius the December 1st. So this is going to bring us lots of expansion and lots of pleasure seeking when it comes to anything that's Sagittarian. And Sagittarius has to do with an energy that has to do with expansion of mind, with going beyond your limits, of really going outside your comfort zone and expose yourself to adventures and culture shocks that really open your mind and really expand your world. That's what it really is all about. So Venus here is going to give us a lot of pleasure with anything that feels expansive. If you're, there could be some travels, there could be going back to school, maybe finding a teacher, a guru that can really open your mind and expand it to another level. Also, even just inspiration. If you guys just seek inspiration in YouTube to uplifting speeches or anything like that, this could be very beneficial, especially because fire, the sign of Sagittarius, benefits all the air signs. They get along with the air signs. So this is going to bring you some good energy. And the best thing about it is that it's actually bringing some amazing energy in a sector of our lives that has been very dull, which is Sagittarius. Saturn has been sitting in Sagittarius for the past 2.5 years and has been giving us lots and lots of lessons on our belief system, on the way that we expand ourselves, on where our faith really lies. And that has been all the lessons that we've been having in this past 2 years. That's why the world has been going through a lot of problems concerning religion and doctrines and dogmas, because Saturn has been sitting in this sector of our lives that has to do with faith, religion, and in our blissful energy, how we feel blessed in our lives. So with Sagittarius and Venus here, it's going to bring us finally like an uplifting feeling from Saturn oppressing this part of our life. And not only that, but we have Mercury going retrograde in the sign of Sagittarius from December 3rd all the way to the end of December. So here is giving us the energy for us to reevaluate, reassess, and really capture all the lessons that we've been learning with Saturn in Sagittarius for the past 2.5 years, to really be able to catch up to the lessons. That's why we have these retrograding periods, so we can really catch up to the energies that have been working around us. We've been feeling so many things this past 2017, so many astrological ups and downs, the eclipse, like so many intense energies, that this is a month to catch up. And this is a month to kind of give us a pat in the back for finishing the cycle of Saturn and Sagittarius, and to really cultivate and reassess and really be conscious of everything that we have learned and all the lessons that we needed to learn. So it's a time to take a step back, congratulate ourselves, and be ready to move on to the next period. Since Saturn is going to be changing into the sign of Capricorn December 20th, now we're going to be having a better energy. Saturn loves the sign of Capricorn. This is the natural sign of Saturn. So everybody's going to be benefiting from the energy of Saturn being in the sign of Capricorn. Everybody's going to be benefiting from hard work, and everybody's going to get to work practically this upcoming 2018. Also, we have Mars going into sign of Scorpio, December 9th. So this is going to be an extra boost to our transformation, and it's also kind of giving the gasoline to Jupiter that has just moved into the sign of Sagittarius, and it's going to be there for a whole year. So Mars is kind of giving us the passion and the energy, redirecting our passion and our energy to what lies ahead in this upcoming year, which is all this Scorpio energy and benefiting from Jupiter being here. So when Mars goes into Scorpio, we become like research gurus. We become really good at research. We become more sexual, more intimate. We want to dig deeper into emotions in ourselves, and this causes us to transform even faster. So I'm seeing that the digestion of all these lessons with Mercury retrograde, Venus bringing pleasure from learning all these things that we have learned, Saturn finally giving us a break from what he's been really, nitpicking at us, and then Jupiter and Mars really lifting this energy for transformation is going to be fantastic. Fantastic way to start 2018. Okay, so let's now get into the signs, and let's start with the sign of Gemini. Okay, Gemini, so for you, this dynamic of Venus and Mercury that is kind of happening in your sector of your relationships, okay? You've been having major lessons on relationships, major lessons on your commitments, and what is it that you want to commit yourself to. So all the things, all the major relationships that you have dedicated yourself to, and this could be business relationships, this could be your marriage, or this could be just a partner, you have learned many lessons on relationships and the heaviness of the responsibility and what it takes to build something good. And, is it worth it for you? Who is really worth it for you? You've been really looking to see who's going to come with you in this path to manifestation of a new future for yourself, especially this year, because Jupiter just went into your 6th house of hard work, health, and your daily life. So finally, Gemini is no more longer fragmented, is no more longer like, kind of cruising around. Like this year, you're going to get to work. And you're really, really thinking about who the hell is going to be working with me and who the hell is not going to be working with me. And if it's not, then I'm not even going to deal with it. So your relationships and your commitments have been very, very predominant subjects this past 2 years. And finally, in this upcoming month, you're going to get the full reward. What you have worked so hard at, now you get the reward. You get justice finally being served, okay? So there could be love. I definitely see love. Venus is going to be going into your sector of marriage. So you could, for any Gemini out there who's single, this could be a month where you finally meet somebody very good for you. However, Mercury, your planet, is going to be going retrograde. So for the first time, I see you not just like impulsively throwing yourself at this relationship. I see you actually thinking about it, analyzing it, and then after Mercury retrograde, then I see you actually making some sort of life-changing decision about this. But you are talking to your partner about a lot of things for those who are coupled. It is bringing harmony to your relationships for those who are coupled. And also Jupiter with Mars in your sector of work, I see you working a lot, okay? I don't see you kind of resting. I see you really enjoying your partnerships and, having lots of good times in the holidays with them. But also I see you working really hard. Mars is in your sector of hard work, of working out. I see you kind of starting a little bit earlier. Like you're not going to start your fitness routine in 2018. You're going to kind of start it like the month before starting 2018. And also Saturn now is going to be moving into your sector of your intimacy. And now you're really going to be learning, not only now that you learn what the commitment is all about, but now you're really going to learn what it feels to deepen a commitment, what it feels to share your wealth with someone, what it feels to actually share your things or work other people's monies, how to share your power, how to own your power. This is also a time where you could be falling into wanting to control everything. The best thing to do is just control yourself, okay? If you see yourself trying to control everything outside of you, like I want to control this person, I want to control the outcome of this, I want to control the outcome of that, you need to just kind of stop and you need to just control you, okay? Control your anxiety, control your emotions, control your impatientness, control those parts of yourself, okay? And also, it's a time to discover your sexual energy. There could be somewhat of shyness to open yourself up and be vulnerable. This might cause some anxieties, but it's also a time where if you dig deep you could definitely heal some amazing energies. Also a great time to heal your credit, great time to heal any sort of situation with other people's monies, loans or things like that. This is the time where, you know, you're gonna have to get to work and fix these things. So let's see what we have for Gemini. Gemini, December 2017. Gemini, December 2017. Gemini, December 2017. Okay. Number 1, cleanse and detoxify, Gemini. Of course, we have Mars and Jupiter in your sector of your health. So you're definitely now more majorly focused. This is the year where you can look amazing, Gemini, okay? All those chicks that you see in Instagram that their bodies just kind of have like an insane transformation, that could be you. That could be you this year. So you need to just get to work, go to the gym. This is the year that if you really stick to a routine, like this is the year where you can make the routine of your dreams. What is the routine of your dreams? You work out, you eat good, then you go and like work and you get a lot of money, and then you have time to like be with your family, like really balance your lifestyle. And it's gonna start first with cleanse and detoxify. Mars here is gonna help you really tackle this down. You know, cleanse and detoxify, make a new, you know, year resolution to eat, to, you know, go plant-based, you know, save yourself and the world, but start stepping into a more healthy lifestyle, because this is really going to benefit you and it's really going to balance you out. The angels are also saying that it's time to go. So whatever situation in the past or whatever situation, relationship or anything has, you know, this is it. Like it's come to its full, you know, fruition. It's done. Now you can move on, okay? You can move on to the next level. You can move on to the next thing. You're more than prepared. This whole year you learned so much about your relationships. You're now more than prepared to actually move forward with any situation. And the only thing you need to go into is, what is it that you desire? This is a year of manifestation for you, Gemini, and you're extra focused, and you haven't felt this focus for years. So this is a year where you can really manifest incredible things for yourself. And you need to start this month. What is it that you desire? What are your desires? What are you looking for? What is it that you truly want? I definitely suggest for you to write down, you know, what is it that you wish to have. Your year's resolution for 2018 is going to really help you and release any sort of guilt for asking the things that you truly want in your life. This is beautiful. And then the angels are saying daydream, Gemini. Keep daydreaming, you know, open yourself up to new opportunities. Don't, you know, you don't have to make a small ambition. You don't have to make small dreams. Like, you can dream big. Let it expand yourself. Let it go beyond. Dream with your eyes open. And give yourself an opportunity to have new experiences in your life. And last but not least, let your past go, okay? And this could very well be with the whole relationship situation. There was a lot of lessons, and there was a lot of things that you realized about yourself when it comes to relationships. And for you, Gemini, this is so crucial because you are practically two people, okay? You are like the relationship sign. And just so you know, your card in the tarot is the Lovers. So you're all about love, and you're all about sharing yourself, and you're all about having relationships, and you're all about having that special someone to just kind of have an amazing time with. So whatever happened in the past, whatever didn't work or did work, this is just the time to just make peace with it and let your past go, okay? Especially if it's a relationship that is just not serving you. This is the most amazing time to just release it, or a way of being in relationships. This is the way to release it. Remember, you're about to step into deepening a commitment, okay? And this is when it becomes psychological. You don't want to go into it kind of having a psychological wound. Like, go with it like clean and released, okay? Surrender. Okay, the guy's not with me anymore. The person's not. This is how it is right now. This is what I learned. I got my heart broken. I didn't. Whatever it is, but just make peace with the past before 2018 starts. Alrighty, Gemini, I really hope this was of help to you. I really hope it brought a lot of insight into your life, and it helped you tune into the ripple a lot better. So now let's see what we have for the sign of Libra. Okay, Libra, so for you, the dynamic that we have of the Venus and Mercury sort of energy, that is happening in your sector of your communication, okay? That is happening in your sector of communication. So here, your sector of communication, you've been learning a lot about communication this past 2 years, Libra. With Saturn sitting in your sector of communication, you've been learning about your mental realm and how is it that it runs. Like, what kind of thoughts do I have? Do I have thoughts that don't let me sleep, or do I have empowering thoughts, or thoughts that doubts, or your mental realm was a time to get cleaned out. So you could have been more sober-minded. You could have been more like mentally serious. You were also not understanding things a lot faster, and there could have been a lot of miscommunication or just problems communicating what you wanted to communicate. Also, situations with brothers and sisters could have been an issue as well. So now that Venus is going into the sector of your chart, the amazing thing that's going to happen is that Venus is going to bring you peace in your mind. It's going to bring you peace of mind. It's going to bring you an amazing, beautiful way of speaking. Like, this is the month where you're going to feel so, like, you speak and everybody's just like, say it again, beautiful angel. Speak again, oh, beautiful angel. Like, that's kind of how it's going to be. So use your communication. This month you have the power of expression, the power of persuasion, persuading other people, helping other people see your point of view, really getting people on the same page. Amazing time to make peace with your brothers and sisters if there was some sort of fights. Amazing time to just get a mental clarity and mental peace. Mercury here is going to go and reassess anything that needs to be reassessed. You are speaking more beautifully with Venus in here, but Mercury could make it a little bit muddy, like the communication. So, like I said, the devil's on the details. Be very thorough in the way that you communicate. Also, any sort of contracts. This is the time where don't sign the contract until the end of the month. Don't sign any sort of contract, written contract, spoken contract until the end of the month. After the end of the month, you will have the facts straight to move on forward with the situation. Also, you're reassessing your mind. So great time to really sit down and find those practices that really calm your mind down. This is a great month to meditate, great month to family ask more of you. Your family could be demanding more of you. Your domestic life could be demanding more of you. Your home life could be kind of going through some changes. This is a time where I see you wanting to establish a new nest, wanting to establish a new foundations in life. Not the best time to do real estate and not the best time to remodel your home. But if you definitely have to, make sure, be ready to have some sort of challenges and not be, it's not going to be so smooth sailing for those situations. But if you do tackle them with a responsibility, you get them done, Saturn will always reward you. Now, with Jupiter in your sector of your money, the good thing is that you're having amazing money for the whole year, okay? Jupiter is in your house of money, expanding all your assets, expanding all your money and your accounts and your checkings account. So I see Jupiter really expanding your money. You're having lots of money. You're having the opportunity to make some moves. Your communication is better. Wait for those contracts to be signed at the end of the month. But with Mars going into the sector of your money, you are having more energy to go and make money. You are passionate about making money and passionate about, as well as spending more. So that's the only thing. Like, you're making more money with Mars here because you're more active in wanting to go and get it, but at the same time, you're more active in wanting to go and spend it. So the only thing I will say is, be careful, try to budget yourself. You are about to get ready into an energy where you're going to be having lots of money. So start this month with Mercury retrograde helping you. Kind of take it easy. This is a year where you will see more money coming to you. So you want to know very well where is it that you're going to be putting your money into. Like, invest it correctly. Don't get all starry-eyed for the money that you'll be getting. So let's see here for Libra. Libra, December 2017. Libra, December 2017. Okay. Libra, first of all and foremost, let your past go. Okay? That's the number one thing that they're letting me know. It is very important that at this time you do start letting go of the past. You will be going through lots of past reevaluation. Saturn is going to go into your sector of your home and domestic life, and this kind of has to do with your past and where is it that you come from. So I do see that you could be thinking a lot about the past. You could be thinking a lot about your roots, your home, your childhood, what was, what didn't happen. So make sure that you're, recapitulating these episodes in a way that is going to be healing and not just to mope and have a negative energy. Like, do it so you can let your past go. Also, they're telling me that it's very important that at this time you only see love. See beyond the egos and personalities of people and their mistakes. Everybody errs, everybody's broken, nobody's perfect, even if they look like they got it down, and everybody's broken in this life. It's very important that for any situation that is not letting you move forward, that you see only love in yourself, in the situation. See everybody with the eyes of the angels, and you will realize that, at the end of the day, everybody's innocent in their own thing. And this is also going to uplift the heaviness of your heart. The other one that is telling me is have confidence. You are going to have major confidence in yourself, Libra, because Jupiter is in your house of confidence. This is the reason why you're having more money coming to you, because you're actually more abundant. You actually believe in yourself. You actually know your worth, and you're just like, no, I know my talents are this much and I'm going to get it. And people are just giving it to you because you just own this energy so much. So have confidence. This is a year to have major, major confidence with yourself. The next message is ask, okay? It is important that you ask for what you want at this time. Ask for people's help, okay? If you need help, don't hesitate to ask others. If you need to, get a coworker to work for you or lend you a hand or get some sort of help, don't shy away from these things. Really go for them and try to gain the help that you need. Just ask for it. And also ask the angels and God to help you for the things that you want this upcoming 2018, okay? Now, the last one is trustworthy guidance. This is a very interesting card because this card has been coming up for a lot of signs. And it's very interesting because this is the last month. It's the month where we're already starting to think about the next year. We want to expand ourselves to the next year, and we're having all these ideas of what we want to accomplish. So the ideas that you're having at this time are divinely guided. They're there to help you. Write them down and start projecting yourself towards them, okay? You are having major, amazing ideas for money, making ideas. And also, your mental realm is finally going to come off this dark period where you just felt like it wasn't moving as fast, it wasn't as active, it wasn't as witty. So now you're going to feel almost like a mental liberation that is going to be happening by the end of the month. All right, Libra? Okay, Libra, I really hope that this was of help to you, and I really hope it was able to help you tune into the ripple a lot better. Now, let's see what we have for the sign of Aquarius. Sorry. Alrighty, Aquarius, my beautiful gods and goddesses of the Aquarius energy. We have your Venus and Mercury dynamic going on in the sector of your friendships, associations and collaborations and organizations, your dreams and aspirations. This is a very interesting thing because this past 2 years, you have really not been feeling like yourself. You usually are you're the friendliest sign of all. You're the most independent, you're super friendly, you love organizations and sharing yourself, you really know how to be part of a community, and this is what you came to the world to teach all of us. But this time around, Saturn was sitting in this sector of your life, and you were kind of having a sort of antisocial energy. Some friends that were, that were there, they left. Some friends came and went. You kind of had like a purge of your social environment. The organizations that you were part of, there could have been some sort of I don't know if I'm meant to be here anymore. So there was a lot of reassessing of your social circles. The reason why was because your dreams and aspirations were really changing as well. So your dreams and aspirations, your life is really trying to get you more realistic dreams. Saturn here is trying to make you more solid, and it's trying to tell you, okay, we're going to have dreams and aspirations, but things that are reachable, things that are in the grasp of your hand, that you can actually do. And then after you figure that out, we're going to see if you're actually surrounded with people that can help you with the situation, if they're really going to help you get there. Remember what they say, tell me who you are, and tell me who you're hanging out with, and I'll tell you what kind of person you are. So this is the things that were being reassessed for you, and in this upcoming 2 years. And there could have been some sort of disconnection with people. There could have been a sort of disconnection with the dreams and aspirations that you were wanting. Now, for those Aquariuses that really got their act together, this could have been a time where you really solidified a collaborative group that is actually helping you go towards the dreams that you want to do. Now, this upcoming December, since Venus is going to go into this sector, I see that you're going to be having lots of female friends. This could be the time where you finally make that friend that is going to definitely help you. This is the time where you're finally feeling like yourself once again. This is the time where you're finally feeling friendly and open-minded. Venus is in here, but at the same time, you're not forgetting about the lessons you've learned. Mercury is retrograding here, so I see that you could be talking to some friends from the past. If there was some sort of miscommunication or things that just did not work or something, this could be a great time to bring that situation back, reassess it, reevaluate it, and come to a better conclusion with Mercury here. Also, it's a great time to rethink and really make it conscious. What kind of dreams and aspirations are you really trying to go for? What is it that truly moves your heart? So with Mercury here is going to make it just extra amazing for you to just solidify this commitment and make it real to you. Okay, and then with the good news, the amazing news, is that Mars and Jupiter are in your sector of your career, so I don't see you just chilling. I see that this month you are going to be working really hard. This month, you're super about your profession, you're super about your career, you are not procrastinating this, you're working extra hard, you're not, you're not cooling it down. You also are kind of igniting the energy for Jupiter in your sector of your career as well. So prepare. You are going to be having an amazing energy that is going to help you align with your true purpose in life. With Jupiter here, this is the time to take all the risks that you want in career. If you've been wanting to change your career abruptly to something completely different, this is the year to do it. You will have the help to do that. With Mars here, I do see you working really hard. You're making great impressions in your bosses, and you're just really trying to go for the goal this upcoming month. Now, prepared, because Saturn is going into your sector of letting things go. So you are about to step into a very spiritual time where the more you just surrender to what it is, the better it will go. Be prepared, because a lot of the things that you have been carrying on for the past 30 years, you're going to start kind of detoxifying yourself from all of this past. And it could be painful going back to it. It could be kind of painful reassessing it and letting it go. But be prepared that this is going to be, this upcoming 2 years is going to be a closure time, not a time to move forward, not a time to start something, new. It's a time to just close off anything from the past, finish any unfinished business, and let go of anything from external to internal situations. Release them so you can free yourself and get yourself ready to be a new person. But first there needs to be this purging, and there needs to be this cleanliness before we step into a new life. So let's see what we have for Aquarius, December 2017. Aquarius, December 2017, Aquarius, December 2017. Okay. Creative project. Very good, Aquarius. Number one thing, the angels are saying that your spirit longs to be creative, longs to express itself in creative ways. So adopt any creativeness, and even a lawyer uses a sort of creativity to go for what he wants. So use your creativity at this time. This creativity is really helping you at this time, and it's gonna be something that is gonna be very important for you in 2018. Also, joy. Ooh, this is nice. Joy, happiness. You're doing really good at your workplace. Get rid of any parts of your life that are not joyful. Like I said, this is a good time to detoxify and let go. So get rid of any parts of your life that are not joyful, and release any sort of regrets or guilt that you might have for asking the things that you truly want and to gain the joy that you really want. Also, the angels are saying very important this month that you connect to the water, to the ocean, to the river, to even a bath. But they're saying water, even drinking more water. could be really good for you at this time because you need some healing. You're going to start embarking in a time of healing for yourself. So start by drinking more water. Start by connecting yourself to the soothing element of water, which is the healing motherly energy, the healing feminine energy. And relationship, wow, yes, this is so true. Aquarius, you, since the eclipse, like your relationships have not been the same. Like there's major shifts happening in your relationship at this time. And with Saturn going into your sector of letting things go, the relationship that you could be having could be a very spiritually deep relationship. But remember, the number one relationship that you have is the relationship with yourself and God. That's the number one relationship. And last but not least, reward yourself this month. Okay, you've been working really hard. You're about to get some applause. Last month could have been a good month where you saw some advancements in your career. But reward yourself at this time. Go out, be with friends, be sociable. This is going to be a month where you feel like yourself once again. So enjoy it and take advantage of it, because there could be some relationship actually coming to you in this month. Venus is in your sector of friends. You do need to be best friends with the love that you have. So this could all come together for you, Aquarius, okay? Alrighty, my beautiful gods and goddesses of the air element, I really hope that this angel cards, and this astrological forecast is able to bring you a lot more peace and a lot more clarity, and you're able to tune yourself into the ripple a lot easier. Thank you so much for all the likes, thank you so much for all the comments, and thank you so much for sharing my video with your loved ones. I greatly appreciate it. Remember, I am having 2 contests at this time, so if you want to be the winner of a 30-minute reading with me, you can check one contest in Instagram, so make sure you follow me on Instagram, and the other one is right here. So if you want to sign up in the link of the description right here below this video. I love you so much, my gods and goddesses of the air element, and I'll be seeing you next time, so you can tune into the ripple with me.